everybody. I am going to do a couple of things while this just starts to get Facebook people to understand that I'm over here and link everything and do a bunch of stuff. And I don't know if it's going to do as much as I would like. So I'm pretty excited, though. It's going to be super fun. There's going to be big things. It's something funny. I'm going to start out tonight talking about, like, YouTube, share your videos with the world. I don't know. No thanks. I don't need to take a tour. I really appreciate it. But it doesn't actually even have my link on there. So that is interesting. I'll thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I know this is the second week since we have been. Let me see if I can see who's participating. I don't know. I'm getting used to this. So it's the way it goes. Make sure you subscribe, you share, you do all these things because that's how you're going to find me. And yeah, so I know like that's like dead air. Supposedly that's supposed to be really bad. I don't know. I'm here. My name is Janny. I'm a medium. I call myself a spiritual medium because of this. I receive messages from angels, guides, deceased loved ones that will help you heal, move on, and live your highest life. Not necessarily moving on. Let me say this in this way, because it's not, you don't ever move on. You don't ever move on from somebody who's died in your life. You try and find this new equilibrium, this new space to go. You look and see if there are ways that you have new coping mechanisms. It's never as easy as, oh, you're just going to move on and that's just going to be it. It doesn't work that way. You find a new equilibrium. Okay, so I know that there are some people out there, and it's happened a few times. They're like, I really wish that that I do what you do, Janny. That it's, I really wish that I could. And I wish that I could do it. And I just want to kind of let you know, things don't work out just because I can do this. My life is not something that that actually just goes and figures itself out. It does not do that at all. In fact, I almost say that empaths and people who begin to, I'm sorry, people are asking me something on a different forum. So, you know, these just are real. This is just who I am. I'm going to share something with you that, okay, whatever. I'm going to shut that. And I'm going to give you my full attention. Okay. Promise. So I'm a medium because it helps. I see it heals people's soul. I see that the time that I spend with people, I'm going to probably go all over the place. That's who I am. This is what I do. I don't try and put in any airs. And in fact, like I was looking at somebody's, they work in the metaphysical world, and I was looking at their Instagram page, and I thought, oh my God, like it was on point. It was beautiful. It had the same filters on every picture, and every picture was artsy, and every picture was just so beautiful. And then I looked at my like Instagram feed, and mind you, I'm also new to Instagram, so I'm sort of like, wow, I'm a little kitsch. I'm a little like whatever is bright and colorful and fun. That's kind of what I put out there. This woman was like using sepia and cool images and up close shots of crystals, and she was like, it was really cool. So I was feeling like, ooh, I don't have my game on, and I'm like doing the best I can. And I've been working with that sort of energy all day because she was these business owners are doing something that I would like to do or offer as well. So it was an interesting experience. And I'm also super hot right now. I'm in a room that has no ventilation going on, and I'm just going to see me start sweating here. So that's kind of just the way it's going to go. So I wanted to talk to you about how things just don't work out. Sometimes things don't work out. They just don't work out. I'm in the middle of a few things not working out right now. So in order for me to in order to feel it, it's sort of I'm trying to see if, I'm sorry. I'm seeing, okay. I'm seeing if there's more, usually there are a couple of, it's been a hard adjusting to coming to YouTube, because when I would do my Facebook lives, right? I did my Facebook live. I would hundreds and hundreds. I mean, there'd be like 120 different people commenting. And so it's hard to kind of look at that you're starting over again. So I'm just making sure that I did put it out there, but technology is way slower than it needs to be in this sort of arena. So so I want to talk a little bit about how things really may not work out, and why not working out might actually be in your best interest. So I want to offer that not working out is a sign from spirit that there's something else for you, that there is some other place. Now, I encourage you to think about it as you doing things that will, you actually asking for help. Now, there are too many, I see it all the time, and so many people that I do sessions for or group readings for, like, nobody's asking for help. Sort of like, you know what's going on. I mean, I do this all the time, and I'm totally honest. I still kind of do it. You know what's happening. You know I need help. You should just come down and like make everything better. And then you wait. Then you wait. And then you continue to wait over and over and over again, where you can't possibly see what's going to happen because you're doing nothing. I have done this too, and you can stay in this space for years. So understand that you actually have to ask for help. So when you ask for help, you're actually asking energies and beings to come in and assist you. They could be guides, they could be angels, they could be light. It doesn't really matter. It's funny because I was going to I was going to come and talk about Catholicism tonight, but I guess I'm not. So, so what can happen is you can spend many, many, many moons waiting for somebody to pop up, for something to happen, for people to kind of get become congruent with the energy and light to help you. But that can take a really long time. So I want to encourage you to actually ask for help. Asking for help, and it doesn't matter, I'm asking for help from higher energies. I want something this or better. That's one. I like it. It's not terrible. It's good. But asking for help to be I wonder if I did. Yeah, I just really want to see one person comment if I could. I just want to make sure that chat is still, okay. I see 3 people with a chat with something. I just didn't you have to, I didn't do it for this one to make sure that I went into advanced settings to make sure that you could allow chat. And I don't know so this is all a learning experience. And every time I do it, I learn a little bit more, or I hope I learn a little bit more. So it's the same thing. Maybe that's the same thing with like extra life, like reincarnation. We learn a little bit more, and then hopefully we learn a little bit more, and then hopefully we learn a little bit more. So it can follow that way. So you just keep building. So it's not really a talk about reincarnation. It's more of a talk about how you actually have to ask for help. You have to ask angels, guides, deceased. Your loved ones are on the other side waiting. And I'll show you what my symbol is. If I see, and it's like if I hear a medium who has a symbol that makes sense to me, I just do it. Okay. I just start using it because it makes sense. So I use it. So if I see a medium that I see live, and this is the wonderful Rebecca Rosen, who's amazing. I saw her live, and she gave me this. She said, if she sees somebody who's deceased sitting behind a desk, it's not that they're learning from you. It's that they're waiting for you. They're waiting to hear how they can help you. Hi, Jamie. It's so nice to see you. So they're waiting to help you. They're waiting to sit there and say, how can I help you? What do you need to know? So I also want to say, hi, guys. Thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate it. So you want to ask for help, but you want to be as specific as possible. Or you want to say, Hi, Becky. You want to say, my question is, so let's say it's my question. Let's say one of my questions is, where should I move to? Should I stay in Michigan? Should I not stay in Michigan? Should I go someplace else? Is there a place that I can kind of pick up and become a part of it? So I asked this specific question, and especially for me, because it's very hard for me to, this is one of the things, if you're a medium or you're a psychic or you work in the metaphysical world, it's really hard for you to get messages yourself. Super hard, super hard. You don't trust it, you don't believe it, you don't feel it, you don't hear it. Or you see all those things and you're like, well, that's for somebody else, that's not for me. Or you don't trust that it's for you. So I always ask when I'm trying to when I need an answer to a question, what thing, what idea? Please be as specific and loud and as clear as possible. Please let me understand it so it's so clear, so pristine that I can't mess it up. So usually that will happen. So, okay. We're kind of pressed for time for tonight. Plus, I think that if you are on here and you're a participant, I would love it if you subscribed. I'd love it if you, and I know that people are like, don't say that all the time. But if I don't ask you, it's the same sort of thing. Why would you share it if you're like, if I don't ask you to do it, why would you do it? So subscribe and make sure, I guess you have to you have to say you want to be notified when I go live, because I will go live. It will be every Monday at 7 p.m. barring, I don't know. I've done it on holidays even, because it's helpful. This is like a soul infusion here. We're like spirit infusion. It's like, I'm going to name a candle set that or something. Spirit fusion, which is just so much more fun, I think. So spirit fusion, where you're really getting a moment of relief and a reprieve from life. And me too, because I connect with spirit here. And connecting with spirit calms me and makes me feel at peace. So I hope that you definitely get some peace from that. So are there any questions tonight while we're here? Because I guess that's what I'm going to do is answer questions. Questions about, I don't know, anything. What my favorite color is? I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter. But I will answer questions live, and maybe it just means that I'll do other different videos on different stuff. But I am going to be doing, that's really important. For anybody who's watching who's local, I am going to be at Sal's Italian Restaurant in Tecumseh this Wednesday, so 2 days from now. And it is a fundraiser for Amy Moran, who is a waitress at Sal's and has been a waitress for 23 years, who is in serious need of financial support. So all of my proceeds that would normally be for me are all going to her. Plus there will be a jar, and I will be, wringing out everybody's pockets saying Amy's done so much to help people have fun at Sal's for 23 years. 23 years. She's been at Sal's for 23 years. And after the session, I will drive over to her house and give her everything. So please make sure you show up. If you can, show up or donate. It doesn't have to be just that you're going to, yeah. So you don't have to do, is there a limit to how many can go to Sal's? I think it's 45. I think it's 45. And if I start to get bigger than, when I start to get bigger than that, then we'll go some other place. Normally we hit around the 40s. So we'll see what happens. And if I have to kick people out, and if I have to do both rooms, I don't care. I'll go back and forth. But all proceeds will go to Amy. So please do show up. Maybe put a little extra $20 in your pocket. I always, when I do group reading at Sal's, I only charge $35 a person, when a normal group reading at any other place you'll have me is $50 a person. And that is a group at somebody's house, which I do one-on-ones. I go to people's houses. check out my, I'm gonna write this on, see it, because I could never, the one thing I could never do on Facebook. Oh, there it is. Oh, good, nice. You're gonna be there, Sarah and Billy. Nice to see that. So, JannyCook.com. That name might be changing. Keep an eye on it. I'll let you know. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to see if I could get, Janny Spiritual Medium. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. Don't go out and buy it and make it expensive because I don't have any money. So, okay. So I have a mother energy coming forward. This is really interesting. Actually, even I think this message is, after a cleansing. Wait, I don't know what that means, Julie. Do I have a cleansing that night, Julie? Julie is a little bit of she's doing some work for me. So after a cleansing, I don't know what that means. Oh, name change. Right. And after I get from spirit that I'm supposed to change the name to something else. So something more, okay. All right. I don't know what you're saying, Julie. I'm just going to go on because I don't know. Okay. So share this, subscribe, tell everybody about it. And I always say after a group reading or a one-on-one, if you had a good time, tell everybody now. If you didn't, don't tell anybody. So I want to start talking about, I have a female energy coming forward. She's showing me that she passed of cancer. She's also showing me that, wow, weird. She had vein issues in her leg. Okay. Oh, okay. So I want to talk about this aunt first. There was, aunt feels like mom, also letting me know that she is, she's whole. So I don't know if she was thinking about having a mastectomy or had a partial mastectomy, but she's telling me she has all her parts. So that feels important. I also feel that, because I feel like I get headaches is what she's showing me. She's showing me you coming to the bed and helping and holding hands. And really being a part of the death process. So she's thanking you for that. This aunt is this aunt's coming through as if in mother. I also see her, I don't know if she wore sandals all the time or really the moment that she was able to wear sandals outside, she was wearing flip-flops or something summer sandally. I have okay. All right. Okay. I was at a group reading yesterday, and there was someone who passed of. This is the second time, so I don't know if they're watching too. But this does feel like someone who passed of a murder. I feel like being shot in the back of my head again, and not knowing it was coming. And I almost want to be not know it was coming, bro. Bro didn't know it was coming. It was but it's way calmer than that. This energy just flows. Sitting back, and I trust the way things are happening. And the message is that they're super proud of. It feels like when I see friend energy, super proud of everything that this person has been through to overcome that loss. That's number one. Also, there's a lot of ringing in my ear, so I feel like there's somebody that had, I think it's called tinnitus, or this feels a male, also older, grandfatherly energy. So when I'm getting these messages, I'm talking to them in my head. Sometimes I'll look off, sometimes I'll make faces, sometimes I'll do whatever, but I'm having conversations in my head while I'm having this conversation with you. So this feels like a because I just have hair. I feel like there's hair coming out of my ears as I'm sitting here. So this is an older male. I don't know how much old. I mean, it does feel older. I don't know when that happens to men. I am not a man, so I don't know when that happens. But I do feel that I do feel like an older gentleman. I feel like it's interesting because I feel like I'm almost stepfather energy when I come in, and I'm trying to let you know that you're a good kid growing up. And I don't necessarily think I had the best communication skills possible, but he also shows me like he lost his voice. He might have lost his voice prior to passing, and I don't feel like he could say goodbye because he's saying goodbye right now. This room is about to be used for something else. So I actually have to end right now. Please know that I appreciate you coming here. You can find me on jannycook.com. You can find me on Facebook. Yeah, I'm just going to write this down here because to be quite honest, I'm just so busy. There's no way I would be able to do it later. I ask you to, Janny Spiritual Medium, share this, tell people about it, see what happens. And thank you so much for coming here tonight. I really appreciate it. Until next Monday, see light. See light, be light. So you got to be light, you got to see light, you got to see light to be light. Keep seeing the good, and the good will multiply. What you appreciate, appreciates. So thank you so much for coming. Take care. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.